Hey guys, Alistair here from Trailandkale. Thanks for joining me once again. And today I'm going to be reviewing On's latest trail racing shoe, and it's called the Cloudventure Peak 2019. So this is On's second edition of the Cloudventure Peak, and they've made some considerable updates and definitely improvements in my eyes to this shoe. So first off, it's a minimal racing shoe, so of course it's going to be very lightweight, and it's actually the same weight as the first edition of the shoes. So On is using the same ripstop material in the upper, and this works really well because it's so lightweight, it's crazy lightweight, but it's also breathable and there is some stretch in there, so that's really cool. I'm glad they've kept that. It's very unique to this shoe out of any trail running shoes that I know of, so great innovation there from On, and they've kept it. Another improvement to the Cloudventure Peak this year is the MissionGrip outsole. Take a look at this. So the issue I had with the previous Cloudventure Peak was the outsole, and they were using the first generation Cloud pods, which were great. They felt really good on the downhills and on soft ground, but if you were running for over a couple of hours on anything buffed, rocky or hard solid ground, then you would start feeling the pressure points where the pods were. So whether that was because the midsole was too thin, didn't have enough cushioning, or just the design, which just didn't really work in my opinion. So they've fixed it on this shoe, and the midsole really disperses the weight, the pressure points on these pods. There are actually less pods on this shoe, and towards the front, the forefoot, there's no pods at all, so they've switched them out for rugged lugs here, and they're very thick actually, very deep, so I noticed some really good grip coming down hills and also going up hills. So because there's no pods at the front, there's no compression, there's no energy lost, so that's a really cool design feature there. They've made this a great climber and racing shoe with brilliant grip. Towards the back you can see there's this reinforced heel cage. That's really nice. It stops your heel from rolling laterally and locks your foot in place better. Actually, talking about fit and locking your feet in place, this shoe is the second shoe from On to feature the inner sock. So there's no tongue on here at all, it's all kind of built in one. You can see it here. This fits really nice and locks your feet in place very well. So I'm so glad to see that they've taken this design from the Cloud Swift and shoved it on their trail racer. Brilliant. Laces, pretty standard, nothing much to talk about there. Quite slim, I guess, so I tend to wear these double knotted so they don't come undone. The drop in this shoe from heel to toe is now 4mm, it was 6mm before. So that's really nice. I feel like I can get a much better ground feel having the lower drop, and it seems to improve my running form running with lower drop too, because you get that natural footfall and your body naturally moves as it was designed to. So that's really nice, great to see that. And it puts it in the same league as the Nike Terrakiga 5, which has the same 4mm drop, and that's the same with the Salomon Sense hard ground and soft ground, 4mm on those shoes too. So definitely a competitor for those shoes if you're looking for something a little bit different, something with a little more Swiss flair. Love the colour on this shoe too. Don't know how long it's going to stay white like this. As soon as the rains start coming in California, I'm sure the sloppy mud's going to make that dirty and probably will stick. This shoe is also really good as a hybrid shoe. It feels great on the roads and the trails, so if you ever get those road sections in your trail race, then you won't have to worry about your trail running shoes feeling too rugged and solid. You'll be able to get a lot of speed out of these shoes on the road too. I've also written a full review of the On Cloudventure Peak 2019 edition on trailandkale.com, so link up here. Definitely go check that out. There's more photos and there's just more in-depth information about this shoe and what it's like for running in the real world, so definitely check that out. So that's my review of the On Cloudventure Peak. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you enjoyed this video, and definitely give us a like. See you next time.